Hello. I just thought I'd come through and do your daily for Saturday. I believe it's the 5th of January. Um, okay, so for a lot of yous, uh, tomorrow is going to bring something to do with a lot of walking. Somebody's doing a lot of walking tomorrow. Whether that's you're walking in a mall, walking for exercise, because I do see Fitbit. So somebody's got a Fitbit maybe on. I also do feel like somebody's doing something with makeup. So whether you are either selling makeup, preparing for makeup, or maybe going to a store and trying to uh, buy makeup, there's something about cosmetics as well. On top of that, I feel like there is definitely someone looking at either a recruit or recruitment. Maybe you're trying to apply to something or get recruited. I also feel like there's something in reference to um, an academy. I don't know what that means, but there's something about an academy. I also feel like somebody, too, is asking somebody to pardon their ways, pardon their action. Maybe somebody's in court or something to do with the law and asking for a pardon. I don't know what that means. I'm also getting something, too, about bench. Bench could be either park bench, bench warrant. I don't know what's all this coming from, but I also do feel like there's an interruption. Some type of interruption is going to create a problem for you tomorrow. So whether you're going to work tomorrow, maybe it's overtime for you, but I do feel like somebody is going to create an interruption, either with the way something is flowing. If you're working with a conveyor belt, maybe it stops, gets broke down, or whatever, because it causes an interruption. But there is a reason for it. I also feel like somebody is looking at a lot of money, fast money, quick money. Money's going to come in quickly, so expect that. I feel like some of you may be receiving a check in the mail tomorrow. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. Also, too, some of you in reference to um, either programming, or I don't know if some of you work on computers. I don't know if some of you create programs, or if some of you are programming something, recording something, whether it's a song, maybe it's music. But I feel like somebody's wanting to record something. It feels to me like somebody created something. Maybe you wrote your own music and you want it recorded. Maybe somebody's getting a patent on something. Maybe I didn't hear pardon. Maybe I heard patent. Somebody may be getting a patent so that whatever it is that you've created or built is yours. Nobody else can take it. I also get that somebody is going to find out that your best friend or you become a fiance. So that's good. And that male or female, right? I also feel that there is definitely something about talking. A lot of talking, maybe a lot of gossip, something that goes on that seems quite entertaining, actually. It seems to be a comical kind of story when somebody ends up speaking about somebody else's actions, the way somebody acts in a situation. Also, too, I get something, somebody may be taking a train somewhere tomorrow, maybe into a city, into a big city. Feels like somebody may be doing that. Maybe you're going to go shopping. I also do feel like there is a situation between a man and a woman that it feels argumentative in the beginning. It feels like it starts as an argument, but somehow it ends up turning out to a lovemaking session. So I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know where you get that from, but that's what I pick up. Also, too, somebody in reference to drive-ins, either drive-in movie, uh, drive in. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're going through the pharmacy, through the drive-in or drive-through. Maybe you're going to Burger King or McDonald's to the drive-through. I just feel like that's something that you're doing tomorrow. So again, this reading is for tomorrow. So I'm picking up something about drive-through, drive-in. Also, too, fixing and holding something that is very positive. It feels like you're trying to fix a situation or a relationship, trying to make something better than it was. Tomorrow seems like a very good day to turn something in the opposite direction. So if something was going very negative for you, it's very easy to make it positive. If you're trying to self-sabotage, then you're going to be able to do that tomorrow. So whatever's floating your boat is whatever's going to work for you for tomorrow. Tomorrow, though, it does feel like a lot of you will be in. I don't know what that means. Maybe hanging out, staying in your pajamas late. Maybe you have a sleepover. Maybe somebody's spending the night, and you're not going to be rushing to do anything tomorrow morning. But hang out, talk, catch up, and some of you may even have a relative who is visiting or in town from somewhere that is not close. So that may, definitely take up your whole weekend plans. But anyway, I wanted to stop by and just give you a rough idea what you can expect for tomorrow. And like I said, there are going to be some close calls as well. And I feel like that's something to do with either work, because I feel like a lot of you, like I said, a lot of you wanted to stay over, stay in your pajamas late the next day or whatever. But I do feel like some of you are going to actually go to work but run late going to work, meaning that either your alarm clock, you set it wrong because you were tired, or you had been drinking and you don't know how you set it, or you just missed the alarm altogether and you're rushing and hurrying off to work. Please be careful. Remember what I said in one of the videos about the stop signs and the traffic lights. Be careful in the intersections. But I do feel like some of you may be late for work tomorrow. There's no doubt about that at all. There are some of you, too, who are trying to get something finished or completed. There's a task that you wanted to be done maybe today, Friday, but instead it's going to be completed tomorrow. But I do feel that you will get overtime pay toward this, or some type of bonus time toward this. So this is going to be beneficial to you. I feel like your bosses are very happy with the situation. Something that has improved. Maybe it was quality, performance. Maybe it was the amount of things that got completed at one point in time, or one task of a time, meaning that if they expected all the shipping and receiving to be handled within 7 hours, you did it within 5. Like, I just feel like you overachieved in a certain situation where work is concerned. So be aware of that, and your boss is acknowledging that. There tends to be something that is a bit challenging for you, and this may be relationship, or it absolutely could be in your career. But something feels challenging to you, kind of like a little bit overwhelming at first when first presented. But I feel like you're going to figure out how to kind of maneuver around, how to, switch things up a bit to get this challenge to go actually more in your favor. So I don't feel like this dilemma is going to put you off for long, because I feel like when you put your thinking cap on, you're going to come up with the answer real quick on how to resolve this, or how to make it run more smoothly, I should say. So that definitely is not going to be an overwhelming problem. However, it will be marked into your achievements. So pat yourself on the back for that. Some of you are missing something or have lost something, an item. Something feels like it is down in the cushions of the couch. It definitely could be down there in the cushions of the couch, or in between the seats of the car, somewhere about the car. So I just keep seeing it down inside of something. A small slit, whatever that is, whether that's the space that's on your couch where you sit, in the chair. It could be down on the side of your bed. It could be in between the car seats. But it is a place that has a very small little seam area, that only an envelope could fit down through, like that. So if it's a ring or a bracelet or an earring, I feel like that's where you're going to find it. Either under the car seat, under the chair, in the cushions of the couch. It's some type of a seating place. So you'll figure it out. And please comment if you do. As far as the general day goes, I feel like a lot of you will be either not going out as you intended tomorrow night, or you may not have any plans at this time to go out for tomorrow night. But I do feel like something is going to come up last minute. I feel like somebody's going to make a phone call or text you to come and meet someone somewhere. So be aware of that. That's for many of you out there. There's also, too, somebody planning on maybe going somewhere, doing something with your partner. But I do feel like there's an issue first that has to be handled, whether that's a child, making sure they get fed and they're taken care of, if they have a babysitter or whatever, making sure they don't want for anything before you go and spend your time with this other person. So it's important for you to know, do not leave your child out or make them feel like they are second to the person that you're dating or being with, because your child must come first, and make sure they're content and happy with their situation. Somebody also has a child who's going to ask for a sleepover. So that's going to come for tomorrow. They're going to ask for a friend to sleep over. Not a bad idea if you want them to keep occupied while you're occupied. So definitely something to consider. Speaking of coffee, and I don't know why I just said speaking of, because we wasn't speaking of it. But speaking of coffee, somebody is trying to maybe stay away from coffee and has now started to drink more tea. Not me, I'm all coffee, but somebody's definitely, well, I'm not all coffee actually, I drink tea too, but somebody's definitely trying to push the coffee away a little bit and focus maybe on tea. I think they went from caffeine to caffeine free. I don't know what that means for who and why, but I do feel like somebody felt like this was creating a problem maybe with their sleep issues. So it definitely could have been because coffee will definitely do that to some people. Other people, no. For me, no. But anyway, for you guys, you never know who's listening out there. It might make sense to you. Also, too, I don't know who hurt their toe or who stubbed their toe, but excuse me one second. Somebody is definitely having issues with a toe or a big toe, some kind of problem there, needing to, sorry about that, you guys, needing to address something about a toe. Now, I don't know if you could have went to maybe the nail salon or whatever, but somebody definitely had like either an ingrown toenail, a problem with a toe, a big toe, maybe you stubbed it, you banged it, you dropped the can on it. Somebody dropped something on a toe or hurt a toe. Somehow somebody's got a bad problem with your toe. So whoever that is, if it's not getting better anytime soon, you may need to get an x-ray on that. All right. Other than that, I'm not picking up a whole lot of stuff for tomorrow, although I do see, regular things like people running to the drugstore, picking up their medicine. Somebody's, spending the whole day taking off sheets off all the beds and changing everything and washing everything up, mopping and cleaning, and doing a whole bunch of regular routines like that. I do see some people trying to do home hair coloring, color their hair at home by themselves. Be careful with that because I feel like your ends are going to get much darker and your roots are going to get a different color than what you're better off to go to the salon. You're going to see you're going to need to go to a professional to get that fixed because it's not going to come out right. You already have the ends are going to pick up a different kind of color and it's just going to look a little bit tacky. So you're going to end up having to get something done. But for the most part, I do feel like, a lot of good things are coming your way for tomorrow. A lot of positive energies. I feel like there's a lot of talking. I feel like, there's a lot of social media around. I feel like the energies, of excitement, whether you're going to get that call, whether you're going to be going out tomorrow night, what clothes you're going to be wearing, taking something to the cleaners, maybe today after work so that you can have it ready for tomorrow. I don't know what that's about. But, hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And, again, this is for you guys. And this may pertain either to Saturday and or Sunday, just to let you know. Usually it's 3 days total that it can go from. Any readings that I do, because it is not tarot, it is a psychic reading, so a message. So this is what I have for you. So be careful. Lots of traffic out there. All right. Well, that's your daily for tomorrow. Thank you all for being here, and as soon as I feel better, I will be back to do my lives. Thank you.